3.
안녕.
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. 오늘은 다이빙 강사들은 어떻게 살고 또 어떻게 즐기고 또 그들의 지향하는 바는 뭐고 미래의 꿈은 뭔지 이런 것들에 대한 인터뷰를 하려고 제레미를 모셨습니다.
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요. Anyway, now we start. I don't know how long we're going to take a time, but let's drink first.
컵에
Today was off.
Yeah.
Yesterday you went to say rock trip.
several, but today off because I have to do the wreck tomorrow. But today conditions, yeah. So we delayed. Tomorrow normally conditions will be better. A little bit.
Who knows?
That's the thing. That's the thing.
But could you tell me about say rock trip yesterday?
Several trip yesterday. Like what? Like underwater or the trip?
Underwater.
Underwater. And
Trip for sure. Trip it sucks because
Trip
big waves.
bad
Yeah?
conditions, so long trip, very choppy. But and visibility actually also visibility was not good.
Good.
Not
How many
good.
meter? 3 meter or 4 meter?
5 meter. Very bad visibility. Lots of particles. So really green and not sunny because cloudy and a little rainy. But
First, sounds like horrible.
like horrible. But especially I was doing a deep specialty, so I had no choice to go 40 meters. Last time of the deep specialty. So at 40 meters, even 1 meter or less visibility. No choice to use the torch because it's too dark. Anyway, and after that, we come shallower, we come up, and what we start seeing, whale shark.
Wow. Even 4 meter visibility, he found how many whale shark? Two whale shark.
Two whale sharks. So first whale shark was the small one, and very speed, like very hyper. Speedy. So he passed next to us very fast and came back very fast. And after, when we came closer to the surface, visibility was a little bit better. Vertical visibility was better than horizontal visibility. So we looked up and the whale shark was passing on top, and a little bit further another whale shark was there. So a longer one. Like,
did you play with them?
That was the end of the dive, so we didn't have the time to enjoy much the dive with the whale shark. And the small one was very fast, and visibility was too low, and the big one was going outside already a little bit. And my customer, because 40 meters dive was already close to low air, so we had no choice to finish the dive.
But you met that moment, two whale shark.
Yes, together.
That is the incredible moment. Yeah? Two whale shark
Together. In zero. Yes.
If good visibility, if not you did deep diving specialty,
I could have enjoyed longer.
Yeah.
But this is life. This is the schedule.
So even June we have a whale shark. Now at the moment, quite big waves and very choppy. So east side of the Koh Tao. This is east side, right?
West side.
West side of Koh Tao, like a Twin, Chumpon, Pinnacle, whatever. Even southwest, not easy to do diving. But east side, something like Our Lug and Tanot Bay, Hinong Bay, Mao Bay, Shinwang Pinnacle, still calm and visibility like 6 meters something. So can enjoy everything. Yeah. Yesterday I went to Tanot Bay for the IDC open water session. But it was beautiful than Mango Bay.
Yeah.
Visibility was good. Visibility was okay, 6 to 7 meters. Well, environment, underwater environment, sandy and rocky, and the corals, and 6 meters.
Yeah, that's I like Tanot Bay for that.
Beautiful.
Coral is beautiful.
coral is very beautiful. Tanuk Bay. Yeah? If you have a chance, go to the Tanuk Bay diving. Beautiful. Sailor for sure.
Cheers.
So, finally, you got waff.
I got WAF, finally.
He got waff. I have waff. Yeah, we are waff family.
WAF family fins. I can't wait. Tomorrow I will try. Wreck diving. I try the WAF.
You will fall in love there.
And I will flying with the WAF also. Because they are very strong, very powerful.
So you're gonna work here 3 or 4 months after that back to Philippines, right?
Back to the Philippines after that.
So that is the, if you back to Philippines, going to be October, right?
Probably October, November. I don't know exactly.
October, November is a good season for the Darwin.
Philippines season will start November, December, because before that it's the typhoon season. So now June, July will start the typhoon season.
Sure. Start from May, June, July, August, September.
But
you know, Korean rainy season and typhoon, same Philippines. So that's why you came to here, right?
that's part of the reason. Few things. I wanted to meet my friends. I wanted to be back in the origin of my diving career. And,
origin of your diving career.
And I wanted to move a little bit for the summer, do something else. And yeah, the Philippines, I want to go back there for the winter, for sure. But I think it's not too developed in Darwin, but the life is very interesting.
We met each other how long? Since from when?
In Kotao.
First time
we met, probably 2011 when I came before my dive master.
2011 we met.
And 2012 we started working.
And then we still get a friendship. So how long?
6 years.
6 years. More than 6 years.
6 years.
And when I met him first time, he always talking about I want to go fun dive some other place. Yeah. After long journey, you come back to here.
I come back to here to see the family.
So which country and diving site you been?
I've been to, of course, Kotao. That's the beginning, and then Koh Lanta as well.
Yeah, second job was
the second kind of
Koh Lanta, South Andaman.
Very beautiful, also underwater.
Kindang Himuang, Koh Pa, Kobita, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And very interesting. After that, Japan, Ishigaki.
Yeah.
I fell in love with Japan, Ishigaki. Really beautiful.
Chika-chan! Congratulations, your new baby, huh? Yeah, she's so cute. She's so cute, yeah. Kaya. And then, how long you been Ishigaki?
In Ishigaki, a little bit less than 1 year, like
almost 1 year, yeah.
Almost a year, but very, very nice. After that, actually, I came back quickly in Kotao after that. Then Mexico with the sharks and the beautiful crystal visibility.
So, which part of Mexico?
The Caribbean part.
So
the east part, the place is Playa del Carmen. Playa del Carmen.
Playa del Carmen.
Yes. Very famous for American. Lots of American or Canadian tourists go there.
How about diving there?
The coral is not too bad. The famous thing in Playa del Carmen is the visibility. Visibility can be really crystal clear sometimes.
Caribbean. That's why Caribbean.
White sand. Very white sand and very crystal clear water.
I am very curious because white sand come from the coral. Parrotfish eating and then they're going to be a white sand. But There is have many coral reef.
No, actually, the thing is that's very interesting. There is Playa del Carmen, and there is 7 kilometers, I think, away. There is a small island called Cozumel. Yeah, in between, that's a channel. So sometimes the current can be very strong.
Whoa.
On the Playa del Carmen side, it's shallow.
That channel is natural thing, or
It's natural because that's Cozumel. It's an island and it's not attached or connected to the mainland. So that makes a channel kind of, and usually the current is strong. But Playa del Carmen side is more shallow, a little bit shallower, and sandy with a little bit of coral, but not too beautiful. But bull shark. In the winter season, from November, December until April, bull shark season. Pregnant female, they come in the shallow, easy to get food, not strong current in the shallow, and quiet place. Not so many fish, so they can just stay there, no danger.
One dive, how many bull shark you can see?
Depends, because few things. In Playa del Carmen, there is some dive shop. They organize like a feeding. They go with the tuna and chainmail protection, just in case. But they never had any accident, never. But they go with that chainmail to protect, and they have the bait, tuna bait to give to the shark. So they basically arrive in the water, facing the current, so the current comes this way. The guide with the tuna will be here, and we'll just rip off a little part of the tuna, so the current will bring all the little part, and the smell of the blood will attract the shark. And like 10 minutes later, the shark can start coming. And maximum you can see, I've seen like sometimes you can go to 20 sharks.
20 sharks.
20.
If feeding, but if not
at
feeding,
the same time. If not feeding, in one dive, sometimes you can see 2 or 3 easily.
Like a Chumpon Pinnacle 10 years ago.
Probably something like that. But usually you see them in the dive site where there is the current. We are drifted, and the sharks are going against the current. So you meet them at that moment usually. They are quite big, female, and they are 3 meters, 3.5 meters long.
Bull shark, yeah.
Bull shark. And pregnant, so they look very, very strong, female and fat. Very, very strong. But very quiet, not like a reef shark. They swim very fast, the reef shark.
Yeah, bull shark always slow.
Bull shark, they're like, but the movement, you can see there is big muscle. Just a little movement, very efficient. Very, very efficient.
I still remember 10 years ago, easy to find bull shark at Chumpon Pinnacle, Kotal. If they want to, if they have some stress, they twist and go.
Oh, really?
So that I read some book. That twist meaning he or she has stress.
Oh, really?
So sometimes attack. So if this sign, so this is fin, the fin of the fin part.
Yeah.
If twist like this, diver have to be away from the shark.
Okay.
You never know, right?
No, I didn't know, because in Playa del Carmen, we just meet them quickly, and there is no danger. They never had any attack. But I didn't know. I didn't know.
Drink first.
I didn't know about
Nice.
But never have any attack in Kotao. In Champon, never.
I never saw that. So, and how did you in Mexico?
Short time, actually, like 5 months.
5 months.
Yeah, because
You spend a lot of money, right?
Life is expensive. Thank you. Life is expensive in Mexico, and I think I arrived at the wrong timing, because when I arrived in December, most of the dive shop already had the team ready for the Christmas. Christmas time is when the season is very high in Mexico because lots of Canadian American. It's winter in America, in USA, sorry. So they come to Mexico because it's hot and they want to spend Christmas or sometimes earlier Thanksgiving in November. They start coming. So when I arrived, I had a very hard time to find a dive shop who was looking for French speaker and English speaker. So I was freelancing, but it took me a long time to find a good dive shop and start working. And after a couple of months, April or May, I was not really making money enough. And so I decided to leave. And I mean, I like the dive there, but my issue was not enough fish. Big fish like sharks or sometimes eagle rays.
He likes small things.
But not enough mackerel. Not enough mackerel.
How about cenote?
The cenote I practice. I experienced the cenote. Cheers.
So which cenote? Cenote is so many. The rake or
no? It's fresh water. It's like a maze, like labyrinth under the water. Tunnels, basically.
So many spots, right?
So many spots. So many spots. And some cenotes are like famous for this. Some cenotes are famous for that. And many cenotes are connected together. And every day they still, not every day, but they are still discovering, like this year or last year, new way to connect one cenote to another one, because people are still exploring so many. I think more than, if I'm not wrong, I don't want to say bullshit, but more than 10 kilometers, I think.
Connected.
More, is it 10 kilometers or more? It's more than that.
So
lots of connection anyway.
So cenote should be unseen dive side, yeah?
That's the point. And usually because it's underwater, of course, but it's not exposed to the sun directly. Water is cooler, 25, 24.
24 degrees.
It's more cold. It can be deep, but it's not always deep. And it's lots of small restriction. So that's why you need to do the cave diving course to be able to go inside, deep inside.
But even not a cave diver, even not a side mount can enjoy cenote, right?
Yes, normally. Officially, some dive shop they don't want to take people if they don't have the cave specialty. But many of them they take them, not in the big one or the deep one or long one, but the easiest one or the most famous one. There is one called the El Pit.
El Pit?
That's a pit, basically like a big hole. Not a blue hole, but a big hole. And very easy to start. And that's a very big area. You can just jump, go down, and around 30-something meters, there is a hollow climb, which is mixed with a different gas.
So like a river.
It looks like an underwater river, kind of, because at 30 meters there is a rock with structures, and there is still an old tree from the past time, because before becoming a cenote, it was just like an underwater cavern, under earth cavern. So there was trees and vegetation growing inside. So there is still some trees, and there is that little cloud looking like a river.
That is the famous one.
The famous
what is the name of the dive site?
El Pit.
El Pit. Wow. El Pit.
But so many are famous. There is one is called Casa Cenote, and this few years there was a crocodile in the cenote.
Oh my God!
It's in the jungle and in the mangrove. It's not too deep, so many people are going for snorkeling, or many like free divers also to enjoy. And there was a crocodile living. I mean, there is a crocodile living in there, so that's one famous as well.
So how many dives you did at the cenote?
Cenote, I did actually only 4 dives.
Only 4 dives?
Yeah, because the dive shop I was working for was never going to the cenote, not too much, and I don't have the certification, the cave diver. The cave diving certification, the price depends from one shop to another. Can be $1,500 US up to 2,000. But the certification is 9 days, 7 or 9 days. Very expensive, very expensive. But it's very important certification. I mean, after that, you get like to work on your buoyancy, get to work with the reel. That's, I think, very interesting. But again, in the cenote, lots of rocks, crystal clear water. You need to control buoyancy. If you don't control the buoyancy, sediments are up and visibility zero. But no life, not many fish. Not many fish because it's fresh water.
Just enjoy environment.
Yeah. And
that's it, yeah?
Some places you see the structures, the rock structure going down, and sometimes you have a little hole at the surface and you see the sun rays coming from the surface. So this looks really beautiful.
Yeah,
and
I can imagine.
That's for sure, really beautiful. But sometimes people are doing like very long dive inside, like 2 hours, and water is very cold. So if you are having a dry suit or wet suit, it's difficult to hold your pee if you need to pee. And many people are complaining sometimes about the fact it's cold and long dive, so they don't really want to go because of this little thing sometimes.
You know, many Korean people, they are very interesting cenote diving now, right now at the moment. There are many SDI, TDI trainer. They go to cenote and then they're training about the cave dives. I can see from the Facebook.
No, it's very beautiful and it's totally different. So the positive thing of Mexico, Playa del Carmen, is there is Playa del Carmen. If you go in the winter, you can see the bull sharks. And maybe 30 minutes away from Playa del Carmen with a taxi or a bus, or depends what you take, there is Tulum. And Tulum is famous. This is the city for the cenote, Tulum. It's very close, 30 minutes. And if you take a boat from Playa del Carmen, you cross the channel, 7 kilometers, so half an hour, and you arrive on the island of Cozumel, so very close. In Cozumel, no bull shark, not too much, but they have nurse shark.
Nurse shark?
Lots of them.
Shark one.
Yeah. They have also lots of eagle rays. And on this part, I have no idea why, because it's very close to Playa del Carmen, but beautiful reef, coral reef, more beautiful than Playa, and deeper area, drops. So if you're a diver with a long holiday trip and you want to enjoy different kind of underwater environment, can go for the shark in Playa, can go for the very beautiful colors, environment, and coral in Cozumel, and can go to the cave in the cenote in Tulum. So you can do many things.
Three parts.
Like a triangle of 3 different types of diving.
Nice.
And that's very, very interesting.
How was your visa?
The visa, that's a good thing. I don't know for people in different countries, but for French people, when you arrive, you get 6 months visa. Tourist visa.
Just arrived?
Yeah, with the plane.
Oh my God!
That's the good thing.
So that means so many Korean instructor work in there, maybe have non-business visa.
Yeah, maybe because very easy. You get the visa.
But I must have an American visa first, right?
No.
How to go to Mexico?
With a plane.
So, how was your trip?
At the time I was in France, so from France to Cancun in
direct line.
Direct line.
Oh my God.
Direct line to Cancun.
And then arrived there 6 months. Wow.
Yeah, and arrived there and directly 6 months. And actually Cancun is maybe 1 hour away from Playa with the taxi or with the bus. And after I arrived in Playa,
I think good for French people working there, right?
Yes.
Because they have a market.
They have a market.
Canadian, French Canadian
market.
Wow.
And I mean, for people working there can be good also if you're English speaker, because in the winter, American coming, they have money to spend, and the American style, or Canadian style, they give lots of tips.
Wow.
So instructor or the staff there usually get lots of tips. So the price for diving is a little bit expensive, more than can be in Southeast Asia. And the salary you get is not too high, but you get more tips than everywhere. So that makes a balance.
I love tips.
Everybody loves tips. But the thing is, life is a little bit like American life, so it's more expensive to go outside for example, for dinner or have a drink or whatever.
Yeah, cannot eat McDonald's every day, right?
But also an easy thing, they have the Walmart, same as USA.
Walmart.
They have big supermarket in Playa del Carmen. So you can do your groceries. I was doing that every day, cheaper. Do groceries and cook at home. If you know how to cook, that's very easy. Very, very easy. So I was saving money like this, cooking every day.
I have one famous Facebook friend, some girls. She learning overnight some the cenote diving. She cook with the customers and having dinner with them every night and go to cenote DSD.
Oh, really?
I think so. I think so. Yeah.
But for DSD,
that is not the 100% true. Maybe.
But DSD in cenote, they can do in the one with the crocodile. Casa cenote is not deep.
Oh.
You can do, many people, they do like open water dive sometimes there. Because it's not deep and it's not like, it's called cenote, but you don't go under the rocks, etc. It's just like in the jungle, freshwater hole. So this is the point of the cenote.
I think her life is good. You enjoy that life, nice. Yeah.
It's nice, but I love Southeast Asia. I love Asia more than the Mexican life. Caribbean life can be good. The rum was very cheap and good. So that was
good
very
rum.
Good rum.
What brand name?
Oh, many brand local. I don't even remember all the brand there was, but even the famous brand from the Caribbean, like Habana, or one I love with the octopus on the logo. It's called Kraken. The Kraken. He has like the little handle on the side, like an old bottle style, and this was cheap in Mexico. The rum is cheap in Mexico, and the Coca-Cola is also cheap in Mexico. Love drinking Coca-Cola. They are #1 in the world, Coca-Cola drinker. Per person per day, average is 1.5 liter in Mexico. They are #1. So no, for that is interesting. But Mexican people, they have a strong temper, more than Asian people. The blood is more warm, more hot. So you don't want to be in trouble.
다혈질 멕시칸. 그래요?
So that was Mexico.
I was totally your Mexico life.
The time I spent there, 5 months.
So how was it?
Oh, that was good. Mexican ladies are pretty, really pretty. The food, Mexico. Leo, where are you? Mexican food is very good and spicy, but not the same spice as Korean spice. It's very intense, very short.
First time, and then short.
Yeah. But they have like a spicy sauce. It's a very famous, maybe Korean people, they know it's called habanero.
Habanero.
They have different degrees of habanero or different colors. One is red color or orange color. And so this is like a chili, like a sauce, some kind of liquid chili sauce. And this usually you put in your burrito, or they put that in everywhere, like the farita or whatever. And it's very, very spicy. But as you said, very intense for 1 minute, after it goes down. But the next morning, you remember when you go to the toilet. For sure.
Okay, wait a minute. We have to spray our live broadcasting to your friends. Yeah? Okay, so live broadcasting. How can I find it?
You can send me the link. I can send to Simon.
Sure.
It's not working now.
Sure. Where is it? He can chat with us, yeah?
I think so. He's at work, but he just have to take care of the location. So he's not really working. Okay, I got the link. Let's share that on Facebook. this afternoon was the academic.
No. This morning was the confinement session. Afternoon exam.
Exams or the first exam.
Oh, third time.
Third time already? Mosquito, I don't like you.
Maybe Leo.
I can send to her. I think she's not working. She's just watching the student probably.
여보, 뭐 안주 먹을 만한 거 뭐 없나? 얘기를 하라고? With the good wine. 반찬 오늘 뭐 있어? 계란말이와 소세지.
소세지.
With the good wine. Good. 계란말이랑 소세지 하나씩만 줘. 네. 두 개만 하면 더 좋지. She's gonna make some 계란말이.
What is it?
Egg roll.
Egg roll?
Korean style egg roll.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But is it like
미국-
omelette?
Like omelette but a roll.
Roll?
Like a Nihonjin style.
Okay.
Tamago maki.
Okay.
Did you eat before tamago maki?
I tried short. Yes.
But Japanese tamago maki がこれちょっとスイートですよ。
Sweet です。
でも韓国のスタイルがlittle bit salty ですよ。
Cheers.
Wow, it was very long journey, yeah.
It was. You know what? Today Simon is working for a company in Paris. It's like a hall, basically like a small like a hall, and there is like a Korean kind of convention.
Korean convention.
Kind of. It's made by people like a community in Paris or a group association who love Korean culture and wants to share the knowledge they have about Korean life, Korean lifestyle, food, probably K-pop and whatever. And Simon was working with the technique, so he was giving.
He has speciality for Korea,
and he was making fun of the people because like many French people work there. And he said, "Wow, Jeremy, they are exactly like you and I many years before. They talk to the Korean, and after that they're like popo popo." Many French guys, whatever. Anyway, so he's working right now in that kind of convention. Just a little video, we don't see anything, but
so he do still.
So this is like the hall before people arrive, and they are like screen and stuff like that, and so they are preparing like I don't know. Like,
so he do sound effect anyway.
Light and sound, yeah. Like
light and sound.
I think so for this exhibition, yeah. No. So yeah, that's funny. He was telling me that's weird. In Paris, he's with many Korean, and he hear like every 2 minutes he hear chincha chincha. He's like, wow, that's weird. Reminds me Kotao. So he was laughing. This.
I think many French people they like Korean because French culture and Korean culture, I think quite so deep each other. So that's why we love each other.
I hope so. I mean, I have, of course, many friends of mine, they love Korean culture or Korean people, of course. But I don't know about all the French, but sure, yeah, Korean culture is very interesting.
Yeah, so after Mexico, you moved to the...
Mexico, I moved to California for a short holiday.
Yeah. Grab some money, yeah?
Yeah, some
job.
Short holiday. And a road trip diving in the Pacific a little bit actually.
You did?
Yeah.
America?
Yeah, in
so
California. Yeah, I dove. But depends where. I dove in San Diego, the south, and the water was cold for sure, but hot for California. It was 15, 16 degrees
Underwater. 15, 16 degrees.
Underwater.
No, I don't want to dive at that.
But sea lions.
Sea lion. Diving with sea lion. Maybe. I hope.
But that's very easy. We start from the shore, so nothing complicated. We start from the shore and we just enter the water, and after 5 minutes from the surface and the shore, we already can see the rocks with the sea lion sleeping, enjoying the sun. So we go into the water, and after 5 minutes of swimming or diving, we started to see 1 or 2 sea lions swimming around.
How was it? They are not.
This one, 2 of them, they didn't come too much close to us. I think they are still kind of shy and not too spoiled. So they were swimming very fast around, like wow, 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 because they are swimming very fast and they are very curious.
That's why you need warp fin.
That's why you need warp fin. But they didn't come to try to bite us or being too much close. No. But very interesting. After that, we dived with my friend in the northern part, in some lakes. But in the lake, the visibility was bad, and the water was 8 degrees. 8 degrees. Very, very, very cold. I should. Thank you.
Just keep the break. Have some break. He need to anti-mosquito. Now, normally in Thailand, early morning, start from 5:30 between 6:30 or 7. Have a lot of mosquito. Also in the evening, 5 to 7 p.m. lot of mosquito. So please protect with anti-mosquito, because sometimes malaria and dengue. Be careful, yeah.
And so yeah, basically in the lake, visibility was bad, water was cold, but that was funny. First time in the lake in America, and this lake apparently was an old town. They broke there was like how do you call that? I forgot. Anyway, the town is now sunken underwater. So all structures and all the house apparently.
Town is sunken on the water.
Yeah, it's part of the town. So there was
that is the new town or old town?
Yeah, but that's the old one, and that was on purpose by the government. The name I forgot. Sorry for my English. There was a dam.
Oh yeah,
the dam.
See.
They freed the dam, and so the water. And then, because that was an old town and only few houses.
My hometown, same. Soyang Dam.
They did the same in Korea.
I never dive at that, but there is have an old town on the water.
So there was something like that, but we couldn't find very much because the visibility was bad. And then we dove also in another northern part of California. Water was very cold, also 7-8 degrees, and lots of we saw sea slugs actually, kind of macro life, and big shells, and lots of sea urchins and really colorful sea stars. And we tried one last thing, and that was very interesting, diving in the river, but strong current, and that's the most important, water temperature 4 degrees, because that was coming from the snow melting in the mountain, going through everything, the river.
Did you wearing dry suit?
5 mil.
5 mil, that's it. Oh my God.
And no hoodie, no gloves, and no boots.
So 5 minute diving, yeah?
No more than 10, like 7-8 minutes, and after that I couldn't stand it. But very, very interesting experience, because we were looking with my friend for gold, because in California lots of gold in the river still remain. So my friend was
gold rush with diving,
but we couldn't find anything. Of course, we spent a short time, and that was more for exploration. But that was fun, very funny.
When he was start diving, professional job, I never know he like nudie French. He just like little bit. That's it. Yeah. Easy to find it on Koh Tao. But finally, now he is nudie Frenchy
lover.
Not lover, finder. easy to find. If you follow him, you can see many kind of nudie or small things. Yeah?
That's what
So finally, you go to Philippines.
After that, I went to the Philippines.
I was very wonder. He never spent his own money. During his journey, he got a job and then save money and then journey and save money and journey and spend some money. That is part of instructor life. That is very interesting.
That is, of course, if you're planning to become instructor to be very rich, that's not the good idea, because this is more like a passion than a huge market, especially if you are just instructor. But this passion can make you go there and work and move to another place and move to another place. So this is what I'm trying to do, not saving too much money, saving enough money to live and have a good time with my friends, and saving enough money to move to the next spot or the next point and restart to do the same over and over and over. So I'm not very much saving money for my future, but I'm enjoying like intensely my present time.
Yeah, I met him. He was like 27 years old, 26 years old. Now he is 33. Yeah. Now he changed a little bit his mind. Become he wanna work in the diving industry more steady. I think.
I'd like to for sure. Need to find.
So his future also diving, working in the diving industry.
That's what I would like to do, of course.
I never think about it because Jeremy, he just like only girls and girls, had chicks, whatever. But finally, he's a little bit serious about the future show.
No, yes, I
why you decide working in the diving industry more steady? Why? Before it was not like that, right?
Before, the thing is, I became more addicted, I think. At the beginning, I was doing that because I had the time and I was finishing my study, or I was tired of my past life. It was a transition when I became instructor. And after, by the time I spent in the water diving, I kind of started to be more addicted of the different marine life you can find in different places. And so I started to be more involved, and I want to find new places, new creators, new life. And meeting people is also something I really like, meeting nice people.
So that means you change your mind during your diving journey, journey. Then finally you have a vision.
Also, few things happen kind of like in my close friends or family. Most of my friends in France, they have their life. They have their wife, they have their girlfriend, they have their kids, they have their job, and so I don't have I don't find myself in between that. So every time I come back, I'm very happy to spend some time with friends. Not diving friends, friends from high school, friends from the childhood. I am happy to meet them, but they have their life, and I am not really part of this lifestyle anymore. I don't have kids, I don't have a wife, I don't have a stable job, I don't have my own house, I don't have my own car.
How poor.
But I'm rich with my experience and my history, or the people, my connection, the people I met, and the things I've been doing in my life. So my point is living the present moment, as I said, very intensely if I can, and try to enjoy every present moment wherever I am. And I keep good memories of what I've been doing, and I have no regret. That's the most important thing I want to say. Actually, I don't have regret at all.
En santé,
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 santé.
santé.
Having no regrets, so I decided to do.
You have to try this one
have
first
to
and
try.
then talk.
Ok. J'avoue que c'est mis dans. Oh, good. Seaweed. Yeah. So yeah, no regret. That's the choice I made actually. Live my life and try not to regret. Sometimes everybody makes wrong decisions.
맛있어.
So
Seaweed, okay, no problem.
yeah, no problem. So that's the life, my life now actually.
일로 와.
Good.
같이 한잔해. 어차피 장사도 안 되는데 일로 와. 한잔 하자 같이. 네 여기 얼굴 안 나오게. 여기 앉아. 얼굴 안 나오게 여기 앉아. 일로 와. 나 여기 앉아. 여보, 일로 와.
I met you this morning, Chile. You were driving. I was with Leo. But you were with the glasses, very serious. I was eating the English breakfast close to young.
아, greasy spoon.
Yeah, exactly. Very good breakfast.
일로 와. 여보, 얼굴 안 나오게 여기.
Very good breakfast. Invisible. Okay.
사실은 제레미도 6년차, 7년차 강사지만 집사람 슈리도 슈리 is a 12-year experience instructor, but she don't want to show to you. She just wanted to show her hand because she getting old.
She's shy.
But my wife, she it's okay. This one is the Mac Pro. Your face more younger. Okay. Okay, keep going, yeah.
Yeah. So
And then how about Philippines?
Philippines for me was very good because this is Asia, and I love Asia. Food is so-so, but I can cook. Sorry?
Did you cook?
I cook, yeah, because they have also big supermarket. The island of Negros is very big, very big. So you find supermarket. Because it's big, you have to drive a lot. From the supermarket to my house, it's 30-minute driving.
Oh my God!
So every time you want to go to the main town,
With bike?
with a bike. So it's a long drive if you have to go to the town and you try to not go every day because it's annoying. But so anyway, it's convenient for cooking and eating, but the food, the local food is so-so.
필리핀은 로컬 푸시 정말 안 좋답니다.
Too oily for me.
너무 기름지대요.
But the island of Negros, Darwin, is not so famous yet, so not too much tourism. So not so many like spoiled people. I compare, like for example, Phuket. This island I don't really like because so much tourism. So it doesn't look like Thailand any longer too much. But Negros is very traditional. You can still see a lot of rice field. You can still see on the side of the road lots of pigs. You see the goats. You see the cows. They are attached to the tree and they are eating just aside the road. So it's very like old school,
like a countryside life.
completely countryside farmer style. Every one time in a week there is a local market. They are selling the fresh fish. They are selling the pork. They are selling every vegetable they have, etc. That's very, very convenient. And most important, the island, it's very big, so they have like lots of scenery, lots of nice things. They have a hot spring, very, very interesting. Natural hot spring. They have like waterfall, 30-meter high, so it's quite beautiful. and there is a volcano, and because of the volcano, the sand is black,
Okay.
black sand color.
Stop and eating and drinking. You have a plenty time.
Okay.
Anyway, you do tomorrow morning dive, but you have to wake Leo anyway.
I have to for what, for diving?
Coming back to home.
Oh yeah. I don't know what time she will come back, but she will come back.
Over 9 p.m.
Maybe. But
Because pay the standard. Have to
Watch.
watch the whole
1,
video.
2, 5,
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3. They spent almost 2 or
2 and more.
more than 2 hours. Yeah. So when she start 4 p.m.
She was meeting them at 4 p.m. But maybe they are late. Maybe they talk a little bit before. I don't know.
So 5, 6, 7, 8, at least 8 p.m. You have to stay here.
I have to stay here. Oh my god! And tomorrow I will dive. Great penetration.
So into the right.
Dive 3, we're gonna practice some reel and mapping a little bit. And dive 4, so two wreck diving. The last dive penetration.
When did you get wreck specialty?
In 2012, I did the IDC with Marco, Chris Bristol, and 2013, I did my FSDT. And I did a wreck specialty with Marco.
With Marco.
Marco Gervasi.
Marco Giovanni.
Gervasi.
Giovassi, not Giovanni. Marco Giovassi. Okay, Marco Giovassi. Marco Giovassi. Marco. Okay. Marco Gavassi. Gervasi.
Marco is enough. And now Marco is SSI.
Yeah, SSI. You're working in the SSI.
Yeah. In the Maldives.
Not in the Maldives. Now, at the moment.
He's in Italy now.
Yeah, he's in Italy.
True. What about Mark's worker? How is he?
Oh,
Busy?
he's still lazy and strong.
Every night in Budapest?
No, not like that. Hello! Video one. They are. Yeah. Program. They are out. They are our really. Okay. What Chinese?
Look like Yamasa, Chinese person.
Yeah, he's very good. How many people?
过哪里 ？OK， 4个人就坐这个宽敞点的。OK， 啊 ，OK， 可以，4个人就坐一个宽敞点的。对，就是这样。
Oh, she said she finished maybe 7:30. Ooh. Send me a message now.
Why not say hello to Marco Gavassi?
Hi Marco.
Hi,
How are you?
Gavassi, what?
Gavassi.
Gavassi. Hi, Marco. Oh, I do internet, YouTube. Come. Internet, live.
Oh!
Ah.
Hello, I'm from China.
He's
A
from
lot of tattoos.
Yeah, he's from China. What is your name?
My name is Wonder.
Wonder. He's #1 dive instructor in the Coral Grand Dive Show.
Oh, okay.
Next time with you interview.
Yeah, interview.
Yeah.
My sister, she watched you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was watching a little bit. She said, "Wow, what happened?" She said, "Freddie lost a lot of weight."
Yeah.
And she said, "Hello, of course."
I still remember with Marco. He stayed with Puravu 2 years or 3 years?
Two, I think.
Yeah, 2 years. It was very fun time. I still remember I fighting with James. You was come to in between with us and then split us.
I like Marco's way. He's like he knows what he's doing. He has like a really strong a plan in his mind, and that was like really structured. Because he's from Switzerland, so maybe that's the Swiss style. Very, very organized.
I like that. I like
Yeah,
that.
me too.
I love Mark Sowalker. I love Marco. I love Minnie. I love Shay. They are real good coach directors.
I don't know that Minnie and Shay. They are
Minnie come from Indonesia. She is friend of the Mark Sowalker.
okay.
She did 20 years experience about coach director in Indonesia.
She has 20 years experience. I think I saw the picture of her on your picture today. You posted picture.
Yeah, now she has some little bit visa problem. That's why she came here. Taking care about the Western dive master thing. Dive master training.
And so she's Indonesian.
No. She is Western.
Oh, she's Western.
She's Western, but
She was doing the course director for 20 years in Indonesia.
in her own show. Crystal dive. Her own show.
Where in Indonesia?
I don't know. Bali.
Bali?
Yeah.
So now she's that's nice. So yes, Philippines was interesting, and Darwin was good because black sand and many like small creatures.
I never dived with black sand. Yeah.
It's very interesting, very beautiful, very different.
Very different.
Yes, because
How you
because usually that's natural for us to dive with a white sand. So we have like a developed kind of skill to find like whatever in the white sand.
So
when you
white sand and black sand is not easy to find it. They're totally
at the
different.
beginning it is different, but for some things it can be very easy in the black sand because sand of course is dark. So if you are looking for something very bright, like such as frogfish, many frogfish in the wind, orange color, or
It's easy to find it
easy
sometimes.
to find sometimes. If they are in the sand, you look, even if it's very small, it's a little bit more bright sometimes, but needs a little time to adjust. Black sand, but I think the sand, because of the volcano, is not very rich, lots of nutrients, so that's why lots of different species living in the small area in the sand. Very lots of things. So many flamboyant cuttlefish, bobtail squid, pygmy seals, blue ring octopus, mimic octopus, plenty of different variety of frogfish, many nudie.
They have a last time like the Chinese people.
Chinese tea.
You remember?
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
So yes, anyway, that was very good, and that's the reason why I want to go back. Yeah.
So he wanted to go back Philippines at Darwin.
Hello, I'll dive, by the way. Maybe they are watching. I'll dive, my friend.
Oh, I'll dive. You sent it to them.
I should send to them, definitely. Korean dive shop in Darwin, my friend.
I'll dive.
I have my Korean family in Kotao, and I have my Korean family in Darwin. And that's it, actually. I mean, I don't have Korean family in Colombia, no Japan. I will send the link to
I
you
will say
for
hello.
Sure. Alex, Eunice, 보고 싶어요. Ta-da.
아유, 안녕하세요. 알다이브 관계자님들. 저는 알다이브라고 이야기를 한 3년 전부터 페이스북에서 익히들어 알고 있는데요. 3년인가 2년인가. 근데 제 친구 제레미가 거기 가서 일을 했다고 하더라고요. 너무너무 제 친구 제레미가 좋다고 하셔가지고 다음번에 꼭 한번 친구들 모시고 같이 방문하고 싶습니다. 저는 이 눈이 별로 안 좋아가지고 마크로를 잘 못 찾는데 얘기 들어보니까 블랙샌드에서 마크로 찾기가 훨씬 쉽다고 하네요. 한번 도전해 보도록 하겠습니다. 기다려 주십시오. 준비가 되면 한번 찾아뵙겠습니다. 감사합니다. 야, 이거 먹어, 이거. 원래 그
She read my message, so I think she will. 짠, 건배.
So Jeremy, you're working in the Darwin Aldive.
No, I dive just my friends. So I didn't work with them. Just diving a lot with them, like friends together. They took me on their boat a few times. I put them on some dive site. They are not very much going with their boat because it's a little too far from their shop. So we met each other. Actually, the story is funny because when I arrived in the wing, I checked on Google the dive shop.
Okay lah.
One more.
Okay. Sorry, mate.
One more.
It's so
They
cool.
have today.
Don't have.
So yes, basically I was looking on Google for the different dive shops in Darwin, and I printed some resume, and I started to visit and give my resume to many dive shops. And I saw Aldive,
Maybe
the Korean dive shop, blah blah blah, and I went to visit the shop. And basically, there was only one staff and one of the two managers, the couple. So I saw only two of them, and I said, okay, I am an English speaker, French speaker, and they told me gently, sorry, we never have customers from foreign countries. So I said, okay, no problem, and I gave the resume, and they said, but we would like to have customer, maybe if we have some customers someday, we can call you. And one day I came back and I came back to visit them and say hello. And I say hello, and we started to talk a little bit, and I talk about Kotao, about the time I've been visiting Korea, about diving, about macro. And this guy is photographer also, macro. He's really good. And they said, Jeremy, what are you doing tomorrow? At this time I was not working. I said, nothing, I'm free tomorrow. He said, why not joining the boat with us, and we're just gonna fun dive together. Like
So stop fun diving.
staff fun dive, exploration diving, or photography fun diving. And
So that means that owner, Aldive owner, still like diving.
he's completely crazy about diving. Really crazy about it. He prefer taking pictures than teaching the course. His teacher is TDI and SDI instructor, and he's also tech diver. But he loves to be with this camera and take picture, of course. So they proposed me to come, and they even told me, no charge, it's for free, we just go together. So they invited me for the breakfast. We had some ramyun early in the morning for the breakfast. We went for 3 dives in the day, came back, lunch, blah, blah, blah. And the friendship started like this. And they said, why not you come back like in 2 days, we have no customer, we can do the same thing. And that's how it started. And 2 weeks later, I said, okay, I know a dive site, very, very, very beautiful, but nobody is going there. We can start from the shore. So I invited them. We went there. I was guiding them. And started like that, and then
So you
we
mean
became friends.
you never work with Aldive?
I never worked with Aldive.
Oh, so, but you have many friendship and diving with them.
Sure,
Quite
a
time,
lot of times, and of course we were talking about that with the manager Alex. This is
Alex is guy.
He's a guy, and we would like maybe, why not, we talked like that together about that few days ago. Why not developing a market and making like a partnership or whatever with Alex, because he would like to improve the European market maybe, and then if I have customer, I could work with them a little bit and bring some customer to their shop and go diving with their shop, and then step by step try to have like a little bit more.
I think good for French market.
That
Because
would
French,
be the
French
market.
people, especially the diving association, French association divers, they really like macro things.
So that's something I would like to maybe develop the next winter when I go back there, and see how it works, because it's really beautiful. I told you already, not to develop with the tourism.
Let's see. My wife really likes macro things,
So she should.
as you know, right?
Yeah.
And especially Jean.
I told her already.
She's crazy about the macro thing.
You have few customers I've met in Buddha. They are repeater or good friend of you. They come very often and they like macro.
But anyway, the business is talking about later, because
Sure.
I decide, as you know, this is my part. Yeah, I did 13 years instructor job. Finally, I find a way what I am going to do. I did many times. The diving industry can do many things, right? Can do education,
Sure.
educational diving, can do fun diving, making a group and bring to them fun diving trips to other overseas country, right? Or have many things that equipment sales, whatever. A lot of kind of things. But I did many things already. But finally, I knew it. My job is just educational diving. That is my specialty.
It's good to try different branches to at least experience.
That is my specialty also, and then that is I like that only. I don't like making a group and then go to the tour, diving tour. Too stressful for me. But I did a few times, but after that I decided no more. 2 times of the riverboat trip.
Yeah.
Milan.
Yeah. Okay. With
And
Chile?
then
With you or just Chile?
all together. And then I did one time Manila trip. It was successful anyway. That's it. And then Jean, she did many times of the trip. So at that time, it was too stressful to me. So I dropped it, that job. So I
Too much
pushed,
responsibility.
I pushed to the Jean. Jean, you do it. So nowadays, Jean, 1 year or 2 time, but they never died.
So Ginny Luna, if you're watching, if you're looking at that, come to visit me next winter with your friends. Let's have some fun dives in the wind. Sure.
Sure.
And some soju, because we can find soju in the wind as well.
Maybe because Jean, she did several times of the Philippine trip, but she contact with the Korean dive shop, and then Korean dive shop taking care of everything. But that's going to be a not so funny. Maybe if she contact with you, and then not stay in the resort, Korean resort, just stay in the room and then get some food and then cooking together, whatever. Maybe make some more fun.
Can be doable, sure.
That is more good idea.
Exactly. Can be doable, because I know a few places where we can rent, because in the wind, as I said, we can easily cook. So many places when you rent, you do rental for 1 week or for a couple of days, there is a kitchen always. So easy to have a room for few people with 2 bedrooms sometimes, or like whatever, just next to each other, few rooms, and have kitchen, and we can have like a cooking place, and have, like big dinners, drinks, and nice time in the city of Darwin, so next to the dive shop and the dive sites, because it's mostly shore diving anyway. So yes.
Okay.
Anyone, Jin?
Stop talking about diving. Yeah, talking about life.
Talking about life.
Last month, my health was very bad because too much stress for marketing and too much teaching and diving and too much drinking. 1 month, 1.5 months. I never stopped. I never get a holiday. After that, my health was very bad because I am 45 years old. Yeah?
It's okay.
So after that, that was April, end of the April. After that, 1 month, May, I tried to recover my health. Finally now, strong comeback.
He's back.
I'm back. Yeah. But
good job. Well done.
Yeah, I drink a lot of the weird things and then eat very, for the healthy things, Korean and Chinese things. Finally, I get energy. Yeah, so very good. So same as my age people, please be careful.
Watch out.
Yeah, we are 46, 45, 46, middle of the 40. Not easy to recover.
Longer.
When I was 30, middle of 30, just 1 day off, and then I can recover it. But now it's middle of the 40. I need to spend a time 1 month
to recover.
Wow.
Because we are not anymore younger. When you are 20, you don't need to
That
recover.
Is your future.
That is my future. That is the future.
But more than 10 years.
When you're 20, you don't even need to take a break. You
Yeah,
can
right.
go. And I start feeling that already 30. I have like harder time if I play too hard. I have a harder time to recover. So of course, I guess with age, it's
와, 근데 그게 진짜 다르더라고. It's so different.
I think so.
You too, yeah?
Yeah, of course. Even like 10 years ago, when I started like in Kotao 2011, I was more partying. I was having like more time to.
It was crazy time. Yeah?
More crazy. Less sleep, more sport, more drinks, more dive, more everything. And I was okay every day, like. But yeah, the body is getting tired. Yeah.
So nowadays, 1 month, only 2 or 3 times I can drink.
Are you sure?
Yes. Sure. 4 days ago, that was my first time.
Of the month?
This is second time.
This is second time. It's only June 9.
Oh my God. So 1 week for 1 time.
Better.
And also, last 4 days ago, we drinking a lot, right? But next day, I wake up 6 a.m.
6 a.m.
I was okay.
I woke up 4:30. I was a little bit. No, not sick or whatever, but a little bit like dry, like a dry body. So I had to drink a lot of water, but that was okay. Because this day I was teaching deep diving already. Okay, I was just a little tired because I have a lot of problems sleeping, but it's okay.
So, hey guys. 자, 이제 오늘 우리 인스트럭터 제레미의 6년간의 여행에 대해서 이야기를 나눠봤어요. 다음번에는 제레미의 비전이나 또 자기가 하고 싶은 거, 그러니까 이제 강사로서 그런 거에 대해서 한번 물어볼게요. 지금은 이제 수다에 손님이 좀 들어오셔가지고 too difficult to interview with you, yeah, because we have some customers. Yeah. So So now we're gonna finish today. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
감사합니다.
감사합니다.